Perfect. All right.
3, 2, fun. I love that.
All right, and I'm going to keep a note of songs that we mention.
Oh, yeah. I think we should. Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
If you want to help, that way I don't miss anything.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
All right.
boy.
So make sure we got opening. We'll talk about a little music news. Oh, no, we need to do what are we drinking?
Yes, that too.
Okay. What are we drinking? Music news, and we'll go into main topic. We'll review our homework, and then we'll talk about new homework.
Yes.
I need to find better homework for you. I feel like I'm lacking in the homework area.
This last one was fun. I had so much fun.
Well, I figured you would really like this last one, but I mean, like, other than that.
Well, not just like it, but they're just a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're fun. Yours have not been fun.
No.
They've been good.
But they haven't been fun.
I wouldn't necessarily call them fun. You know how, like, becoming, like, a piano virtuoso is not really fun?
Right.
It's like that.
It's been real and it's been fun. It's been real fun. Yeah.
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 Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Shut up.
Wait, what?
Wait. What?
What? Are you guys done talking? I'm done pretending.
Are you guys done whispering? Because I'm done pretending to look at my binder.
Oh, shit.
I don't want an epidural because I want to feel everything. Oh, shit. I saw this thing the other day on Instagram where Rashida Jones was doing, if it was for something, Rashida Jones was putting, using these different, trying to figure out what these different, Japanese beauty product things were for.
Oh, jeez.
And one of them was, one of those giant, mouths that, stretches your face. And she, put it in, and I swear to God, she looked just like Nick Kroll.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was crazy.
She's hilarious.
She is super funny, man. I love it. Oh, man. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Freddy.
Okay. Am I going to burp?
Yes.
Let's find out. Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Molly the dog, are you ready? Okay, I think she's ready too. All right. Oh no, am I becoming Eugene?
Yes, you are.
All right, he goes. Takes the biggest breath known to man. Okay. Anyway, all right, in 3, 2, fun. Hey, hi, hello, and welcome to Epic Rhythm and Brews. I am one half of your Dum Dum Parade, Lainey.
And I am the other half, Parker.
Look at that. It works so well.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, Parker?
Fantastic. I have a brand new mic, and so I sound like I belong on this podcast now.
Yeah, Parker, invested in stuff and, got a mic. I didn't. I just borrowed one from Eugene. Ah.
But you already had one, though, so...
Well, yeah, because I borrowed one.
Right. Either way. So, yeah, I sound semi-professional. Yay.
Yay! Yeah, we're pretty stoked about it. It's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
So, anyway. All right. Well, should we go ahead and get started? What are we drinking and stuff?
Yeah. I guess I'll go. I am, again, drinking Steinbach because it is the very last little bit that I have because I haven't been at my normal home base in 3 weeks. So,
and I'm drinking. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, so I'm just finishing that off.
Oh. Yeah. I'm drinking a Michelob Ultra because I am a lame-o who's watching calories like a jackass.
Watching your calories. Look at you.
I know. I fucking hate it.
Like a real beer drinker, right?
Oh, yeah. I feel like an asshole every time I crack one of these open. I'm like, I swear to God, I do know what I'm talking about.
Does it feel weird to have the koozie not fit the can?
I have a koozie specifically for bottles.
Oh.
That I use for this.
Fair enough.
I have a Bucky's koozie that was, I don't remember if he gave it to me or if I took it.
Who?
Somebody that I used to drink with.
Huh.
I don't remember, but it's mine now, so.
Either way, Bucky's is the best.
True fact. Thanks for the sponsor, Bucky's.
Thanks.
Not
Thanks,
a
Buc-ee's.
sponsor, but we're open to it.
But we're open to it. Because you know the Bucky's CEO, he listens to this podcast
he's
religiously.
a listener. Yeah.
Yep.
He comments all the time. He's like, hey guys, come by for some beaver nuggets.
I'm like, yeah.
Not even. You know what the best thing to get at Bucky's is?
What's the best thing at Bucky's?
There's two things. They do s'mores hot chocolate. That's pretty great.
What?
S'mores hot chocolate.
I did not know that.
Uh-huh. And the other thing is you have to get the candied almonds.
Oh, well, yeah. Duh.
That's where it's at, man.
Yeah, that's maybe that's not as well known as it should be, but that is amazing.
Well, and I don't know
And-
how people go in and don't get that because that like smell like punches you in the face right when you walk in. Like, where are you going? Beaver nuggets? Really?
Yeah, it's a 1-2 punch. Beaver nuggets and then the candied almonds. Boom.
I forgo the beaver nuggets.
Really?
I do. I get candied almonds.
I wouldn't tell people that, though.
Really?
I wouldn't tell. I'm surprised you told me.
All right. Well, fine. I mean, if you're going to get beaver nuggets, I'm going to help you finish them.
Duh.
Obviously. I'm not a monster. You know. We could talk about this all day, couldn't we?
Good. All right, we should probably talk about music stuff, though.
Yeah, so we do actually have a little bit of music news because there's been some sad shit and it's some weird shit that's been going on. So I guess we should talk about the elephant in the room. And that's it. Do you want to say it?
Yeah, the Chris Cornell died.
Yeah, and this is a while
That's-
back, and we know that this was a while back, and we were very
Super
sad when it
crappy.
happened. Yeah,
Yeah.
it really sucks, man. Like, now what are we left with as far as like great '90s like musicians / vocalists?
Or just not even nice, just great vocalists.
Yeah, Eddie Vedder, great, cool. He ends everything with like I'm not into that.
Well, see, that's what I was thinking about when I was prepping for this. Is like he was one of the few that didn't really have that '90s sound.
No, he was just a good singer.
It just had a really great voice.
A really great voice.
So yeah, that is pretty big news, and that sucks, man.
It
So-
really sucked.
So
One
yeah,
thing I
that's
thought that was kind of cool though was that SNL that night showed a rerun of the episode that Soundgarden was on.
oh yeah, and everyone and their dog did a cover remix.
Of Black
Something-
Hole Sun. Yes.
Yeah, well, not only Black Hole Sun, but just basically anything relating to Chris Cornell or any band that he was a part of. So he was definitely, you could tell that he was influential and touched a lot of people with his music or whatever. Because
Definitely beloved by the music community.
yeah, the whole world kind of came out and was like, that sucks.
Which
So-
was kind of cool just to like it was a good opportunity too to like teach people about like, hey, these are other great vocalists that aren't Ariana Grande.
yeah, or just like you can be in a rock band and have a good voice. Like that's the thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely you can. There's nothing that says that you can't, guys. Are you
Yep.
listening, guys?
Yep.
That's a thing. You can have that.
Yes, it is. So that's disappointing to miss him when he's relatively young, you know. So
Absolutely.
so other news. What other news do we have?
The lead singer from Five Finger Death Punch was throwing a big old hissy fit.
Yeah, he was being very moody, wasn't he?
Ivan, it's funny because his name's Ivan Moody. Good job.
His name is Ivan. Well, when I first heard that, I was like, oh. So it's like, and I didn't hear anyone else make that joke, and I was really, really upset.
Is that because it's too easy?
Well, even if it's too easy, it doesn't mean it's not worth saying, you know?
Uh-huh.
Well, I think so. So, yeah,
no.
but apparently he's done this before, kind of had a little hissy fit and just like, I'm going to quit. And then came back once, and then now he's doing it again. And I guess we'll see. But I know you don't really care because you don't really care about that band much, do you?
I don't. I just thought it was funny that like instead of like Celine Dion or somebody like having a meltdown, not Celine Dion. Celine Dion's pretty chill. But like instead of like Kanye,
which is he's prone to do. But none of that. He did it like on stage as they
Yeah,
were not even quite done with the set. He just was like, "I quit and I'm gonna go home now."
literally, quite
Just
literally,
kind of a
just
punk ass move.
ridiculous. But
Yeah.
apparently now he's like going to rehab.
Oh, good for him.
Like, yeah, he put out a statement because everyone's like, "I'm not leaving the band," and then they're like, "Yeah, so Ivan's not going to be around for the rest of the run, guys."
Yeah,
So
that's awesome.
go figure. Also, I don't know if you. I'm looking through pictures right now. The amount of people that were at frickin' Chris Cornell's funeral is insane.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Like Nile Rodgers was there. Like that's crazy. Like one of the biggest producers of all time, James Franco, looking like James Dean. We get it.
Right.
But
Yeah.
like Pharrell, like Fred Armisen, which that doesn't surprise me at all.
Right.
But it's crazy to me. I don't know. It's so sad, but it's kind of neat to know that like everybody was like, hey, well, I'll show up. Dave Navarro, go home, Dave Navarro.
Oh, Dave, is he still kicking?
He is. He's still wearing those stupid glasses.
Gross.
Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty sad, but pretty neat to see the community kind of, especially all those old '90s people get back together.
Yeah, right. Them kind of come out of the woodwork.
Yeah, be like, hey,
Yeah, we're still
sup?
here.
What's up, guys? So, and then we got a little Foo Fighter news too.
Yeah, new album coming out in September.
Something like that, but they've been like teasing this for like a year now.
Yeah, and they have the album name Concrete and Gold, which is interesting. And then Queens of Stone Age also announced that they're going to have a new album, and I hope it's better than the last one.
Me too.
That would be nice.
I feel like if you are from Houston and you're listening to this podcast, you already knew that the Foo Fighters are coming out with an album
Yes.
because of one of the radio personalities there being totally obsessed with them.
Yeah, right. Also, they like Houston, but I guess Houston has a pretty good rock scene, I believe.
Yeah, I would say so. We've got a pretty good, well, I mean, at least for like that kind of rock music, I feel like we've got a pretty good audience for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which is good.
I would say so.
You know, we get kind of passed up, even being the fourth largest city, get passed up on a lot of stuff, and that's good. We get some music, and we have a good venue, or several good venues.
Few good venues, yeah.
Yeah, little and big too. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, lots of good venues. But yeah, so
that's all I got for news.
That's all I got too. I'm sure other stuff happened, but
probably
that's what we're gonna touch on.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what's worth it to touch on. So, but yeah.
Absolutely. Well, what do you want to do next?
I guess we should talk about our main topic. What do you think?
I think that's a good idea.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to pause and make sure I know to edit this part, but give me 1 second. Murray is in a box.
Why is Murray in a box?
Because he's Murray, and Molly knows he's
God damn it, Murray! Get your shit together.
Whining at him, and he's like pawing at her from the box.
Jesus.
He's like in there laying in wait, just scaring the hell out of her.
Can you get your pets together? It's ridiculous.
No, I can't. All right. How about that? Okay, we'll start again. All right. So our main topic tonight is going to be our favorite collaborations. Now, Parker, I feel like there's a difference between collaborations and features. Yes?
Yeah. Yes. Collaborations is where you actually do have deep input from one or multiple parties. And a feature is, hey, this is my song, but I'll let you throw in some raps or something on there.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh, I feel like that's something we should know.
Yeah, absolutely. Because if you just say a feature is a collaboration, which it technically is, then 70% of songs nowadays is technically a collaboration. But we're taking it a step further, and there was actual thought and collaboration between two artists to make one song or one element, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good distinction. Yes.
So that we should And I'm also going to count like some of these guest appearances because I feel like that's a thing. And most of
Well,
the guest
a lot of-
appearances.
Yeah, because all those times
Sorry.
they also wrote the song. Like they
Yeah.
had input for the whole song, not just their part. That's that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I feel
Or
like a lot
help
of people-
produce or something like that.
Yeah. Well, the guest appearances that I have, like that's songs that the person is involved with. So
Yeah.
I just feel like we should like go ahead and put that out there. You know, like that's a thing.
Yeah, I agree.
So do you want to actually, okay, we were talking before the show started and apparently Parker thinks that we're going to have a few that overlap. There's one that I'm almost 100% sure that we both have.
Well, like I said, I had a caveat. I said if 4 of them match, I wouldn't be surprised.
Right. But there's one that I'm like, sure we both have.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to see if we both have it. So I feel like on the count of 3, we should say it.
Well, I don't know which one it is because I have like 2 or 3 that could be it. We'll go. We'll try to figure it out. All right.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to say that one first.
Okay. Oh, then go first. Hey,
Oh.
Lainey, what's your first collaboration that you want to talk about?
Sorry. Did you want to go first?
No.
Okay. Cool. Good. Because I'm going to go first. All right. So my first one that I've got down is a collaboration that took place between one Jay-Z and one Linkin Park
Yep.
in the early 2000s.
Yes.
Haha, I knew it. So back in, I don't even know, what year was that?
I think it was 04.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know. I remember being in like early high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jay-Z paired up with Linkin Park and basically they like remixed all of these, you know, Jay-Z and Linkin Park songs and made a really, really good album, like a super good album.
Yeah. For me, and I have it like that is the best collaboration album, a full album to ever exist.
You think so?
Because they made well, technically it's an EP,
Yeah.
but there's like what 5 or 6 songs either way, as like a whole thing because it was Jay-Z and the rapper part of Linkin Park. They both produced it, like just those two. It's like they were full, straight up producing, and I think it is the best, hands down.
I agree. It's really good. I mean, another one that everybody really heard a lot was the Numb and Encore mashup.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just kind of cool to me that they made like an entire album full of mashups, essentially. That's like really cool. That's some show choir shit right there.
Well, yeah, but yeah, it was like it's a mashup, but they also really changed the songs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's more than just a mashup because, you know, they realized that, hey, these songs kind of go together, and then they got together and like, let's do this for real.
And then Jay-Z just got bigger and bigger, and Linkin Park just didn't.
Yeah, right. That's probably their shining moment.
Yeah, that was like it. That was like,
Yeah, have you heard them nowadays? Oh boy,
yeah.
this is a totally different band. It's crazy.
No songs off Meteora on there, are there?
No, there is.
Which one?
I don't have it in front of me. Well, Numb is from Meteora.
Is it?
Yeah.
I get Linkin Park albums mixed up. They all like slide together for me.
Well, the first 2 are relatively the same. Yeah.
Exactly. That's why.
Well, I guess I'm sorry, the first 3, because the second one was technically the reanimation, and that was kind of them redoing their first album.
Obviously.
Duh. Okay. So
That knows that.
is it my turn now?
Yeah, you can go, I guess.
Okay. So that's number 1, obviously, and I think number 2 is probably going to be Aerosmith and Run DMC when they
really
collaborate. I'm going to call it a collaboration, and
it was a collaboration.
They did Walk This Way, which it's not I didn't pick it because it's a good song or a good like collaboration. It's okay, but I talked about it, or I'm going to talk about it because I think it brought back Aerosmith
No, it
from
absolutely, totally gave their career a resurgence. Like that's
from
the reason that Aerosmith's a thing in the '90s.
yeah, because what is it really after Toys in the Attic, which is
Nothing.
one of the best albums ever made. It was just no one knew or really gave a shit about Aerosmith, and then Run DMC was like, "Hey, let's bring back your entire career." And Aerosmith's
Yeah,
like,
literally.
"Yeah, sure, that sounds
If
great.
it wasn't
Please."
for Run DMC, Aerosmith truly would not have had like the victory lap that they had in the '90s.
No, because did you hear like '80s Aerosmith?
Yes,
It's awful.
that's the thing. I like some of it because I like super shitty, cheesy music.
And see, that's another band that the '80s ruined. Let's just add that to the list. We should
Add it
have a
to the
running
list.
list of
Bands that the '80s ruined.
yes.
True fact.
Anyway, so yeah, that's I think that deserves to be said just because of the significance of what Run DMC did for Aerosmith.
Absolutely. That's an example of a collaboration and a cover, technically,
And a cover?
kind of doing what it was supposed to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it did it totally, totally recharged their entire career.
And brought two completely different genres and groups of people.
Well, and that was a really,
one
really
song.
great use of like Run DMC's fame at the time.
Yeah, because they were on top of the game.
Yeah. I love that. That's
Right?
smart. Good job,
Yeah.
guys.
For sure. I actually need to do some more research on that and who got that started.
Oh,
Like who was the
shit.
instigator?
It was on a thing. I think it was like a record company thing.
Oh, was it?
I think so. I don't remember because I watched it. It's on that Soundbreaking documentary thing. They talk about
yeah.
it. It was really good though.
Nice. But yeah, that's definitely, I think, probably one of the more famous mashups just because
Oh,
of
for
what
sure.
it did.
Everybody knows that version of that song. Some people don't know the original version of that song.
It's really not that good.
Yeah.
It's all right. Anyway, your turn.
Okay, so my next one, we're gonna take a very, very swift turn. In 2007, two people that sing that I love very much decided to get together and make an album, and that is "Raising Sand" by Robert Plant and Alison Krauss.
I have that too.
It's a great album.
Yeah, it really is.
No, like that's the thing. I read countless articles about this when it came out. And listening to her talk about like working with him and him talk about working with her, like it was a very mutual like partnership. He says that like she taught him how to like actually sing.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I had no idea about like breath control and stuff. Like it's crazy. Like they totally came together and made a really weird but really great album.
Yeah. Speaking of coming from two very different genres of music.
Early metal and bluegrass, yes.
Yeah. But holy shit. Really, really good though.
So good. It's so good. I really love this album. Like this is an album that I make everybody listen to. And they always think I'm crazy. But I usually make them listen to like Please Read the Letter. Like, listen to how like weird and haunting this is. Don't you love it? Oh, you don't like weird and haunting? Let me play you 15 other songs off of this.
Yeah.
I can't help it. I love it. It's so good.
And their voices match up just so well.
Crazy well. It's so, and also can we talk about how weird it is to listen to Robert Plant like not wail?
Yeah, just sing.
Sing.
Mm-hmm.
And he has like a good voice.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like she taught him how to sing, and like all these years, he was just going by his natural talent to sing, basically. And then she's like, "Oh, you could actually sing better than you already do, you gifted angel." And
yeah, it's amazing what happens when you actually put a little effort into something.
Yeah, and I think she'd be about the only person that could actually teach.
Because she's literally
the
like
lead
the
singer
lamb.
of Led Zeppelin how to sing.
The lamb with the lion. Like, you know, he's just like,
right?
He's like, hey, buddy, like, so we're going to try something today. We're going to try phrasing out stuff so you can find places to breathe in the song.
Oh, yeah. It was, as a former vocalist, what other insights do you have?
None, and I hate you.
No, got nothing else.
None. Don't be mean. But I do. That is a really, really good album. If you've never listened to it, you absolutely should. Raising Sand is really well done.
And I would like to hear more collaborations with Robert Plant and another, because his voice works
Another
really,
female
really
artist?
well with a female voice. Yeah.
But not like a Celine Dion. Why have I mentioned her twice? Not like
Yeah. Why have
not
you?
like I don't know. She's just in my head. Not like a Jesse James or like more of like a folky singer, I feel like.
Yeah, and I think because of his age, I think it suits his voice and the power that his voice is able to push out now with
I think so
a
too.
folky country kind of, I guess, subdued version of what he was able to do back in the day, you know?
Yeah, more of like a folky bluegrassy. Oh, you know who he would be super good with?
Who?
The Head and the Heart.
I would listen to that.
I would too.
Well, you would listen to it no matter what, though, because it's Head in the Heart.
You don't know that.
But yeah, that would actually work really well.
That would be super good.
It'd really bring him back to his roots.
Yes, it would.
Oh, or maybe he could sing with the Roots.
He could
Ooh.
probably sing with the Roots. The Roots would do that in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
Questlove would be all over that and be like, okay, cool.
Cool. Yeah. What are we doing? We doing something funky? We doing something rocky? What are we doing?
Something bluesy. What do you got?
Yeah. Right.
I love it.
Yeah, I'd listen to that. Oh, so that's
gave-
two. Wow.
Yeah. You know that Questlove gave Blue Ivy an iPod full of his favorite songs as like a birthday gift when she was born?
Do you know how many times you've told me that?
I know, a million. And you know why I keep telling you that?
Why?
Because it haunts my dreams. It's just like I think about it and it makes my heart hurt because I want that iPod so bad.
Yeah. She could probably sell that for a lot of money.
Yeah, seriously. Okay. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Okay, can I bring up like the worst ever collaboration?
Why don't we do that at the end?
Oh, okay, fair enough. All right, so my next one is going to be the song "Stan" by Eminem and Dido.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, and that is an actual collaboration because they have sung it together on stage as a like coherent thing. So I count that as a collaboration. Because
why?
First of all,
Because
Eminem,
why?
because I love Eminem because he's awesome.
Because you're a white kid that grew up in the suburbs.
That and he's just hands down, without question, the best lyricist in rap ever. It's just the way it is. And because it's fucking Dido. And it's such a heavy song, and it just goes with, I don't know, just the juxtaposition of their styles amuses me for this song.
Does
so it does.
It amuses me.
It does amuse me. So I think that's definitely one of my more favorites.
God, you're so stupid.
Yeah, it's such a weird mix between this haunting music in the background and then Eminem rapping about a guy killing himself and stalking, and just it's interesting.
That is a real song though, because like there's like a video for it.
Yeah, like I said, it was a whole thing, and she is singing in the music video as well. And like it was like they got together, like for sure. So yeah, that's why I think it's more than just a feature, because they, Anyway,
It's like it is though, because it's a mashup of like, I don't know.
Well, and I think that's also another reason why he picked that song, because it clashes with what he's going, but still kind of elevates that song to something more.
I hate that song.
Yeah, I knew that one wouldn't match.
Yeah.
This was the last one that I figured that you would match.
I can't help it.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, what's your next one?
You're so stupid, but I love it. Oh man. All right. Well, my next one is gonna be an album. Dude, when this came out, it was like a big deal. I remember being at Lollapalooza right when this came out, and it was like huge. But it's Watch the Throne, Jay and Kanye West.
Yep.
That whole album.
Really good.
It,
And talk about a collaboration.
that's a true collaboration.
Yep.
And it's just so good. Like, oh God, I know when I read because I was like, I wonder why they call Watch the Throne. That sounds stupid. But then when I found out why, it was like, there's a lot of people doing a lot of stuff with like hip hop music, and it's kind of ridiculous, and it's just like kind of our way of saying like we're keeping an eye on things. Like, we're making sure that it's like still kind of we're doing new stuff, but we're staying true to like what the whole like essence of it is. And I was like, okay, but like Kanye, though.
Yeah, and like I said, I think it definitely was the album that made sure people knew that Kanye West and Jay-Z were both still basically the top of their game and the
Absolutely.
quote empire of the raps and hip hops, right?
Absolutely. Well, and the thing too about it is it's like this was both of them when they were kind of at the height of both of their career. Well, not Jay. Jay had been at like a career high for a really long time at that point.
Well, I would argue and say that this brought him back to the top.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. It definitely brought Jay-Z back to the top of like the charts because I think at that point he was really more focused on like working with like all the other
he was just producing.
Yeah, well, and I was gonna say all the other bajillion projects that he has, like he does everything.
Yeah, he was straight up just a producer at this point. He wasn't really a rapper anymore. He was just a producer.
Just producing and doing 15 other projects. So, but the
running
thing
his
is,
kingdom.
Yeah, literally. And then, you've got Kanye who was still like huge, huge, huge. And then they come together and it's a huge thing. Plus, this was at the height of the most adorable friendship in hip hop history.
Yes, I agree.
They used to be so cute running around together.
Mm-hmm.
And then he married Kim. And now they're not friends anymore.
Plus, they brought back Otis Redding, and I love it.
I love that. That's a great song.
Right?
Oh, Otis is such a good song. Gotta Have It's a really, really good song. No Church in the Wild's a great song. There's a lot of really, really great songs on here.
Yeah.
Made in America. There's a lot of great songs.
But yeah, I love how bringing back Otis Redding. That's awesome.
Otis Redding was never gone from me, but I get it.
Plus,
like the people that are on this album is insane. Like the people that worked on this album is absolutely insane.
Yeah, this really was all the big people coming together.
Well, fucking Pharrell, Hit Boy, the Neptunes, like RZA, like this is nuts. Like it's too much. Swizz Beatz, like everybody was on this album.
Yeah, and he said it was a year after Kanye dropped "My Beautiful Dark Twisted Dream," which is how much I love that album.
It's a great album.
Yeah. So this is just kind of a carryover from that.
From that, well, he really was. He was doing such a good job at that point. Like everything was coming out so good. So I love that album. That's such a good album. I'm gonna listen to that later.
Well, then a couple years later, the Magna Carta Holy Grail, like Magna Carta came out.
Yes, it did.
Which is only Jay-Z, and so I think that's why another reason I think that this Watch the Throne was kind of him coming back and doing his own stuff. It was like a
and I wonder
off.
too if like working on Watch the Throne, he was like, "Wow, I really miss being in the studio like this," and like
and having Kanye maybe have his genius thrown on there, and he was like, "Hey, I want to do this again."
Yeah, because that's one thing about Kanye too is it's like he's crazy, but like he is truly a genius.
Yeah, well, you know how I feel about him.
I know.
Especially in this era of his life, before he went off the deep end, and his last album before this was it's so good.
So bad, yeah.
That's a good one. I was gonna do that, but I figured I'd let you do that one because.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate this. Like I said, I remember when this album came out, and it was all I played for forever.
It's good.
So good. So good. All right, go for it.
Okay, so we'll just keep it with the hip hops. My next one is Tupac and Dr. Dre, California Love. which is one of the better
Is that a
raps.
collaboration though?
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I feel like everything Dre does is a collaboration. Dude, that's a really good song. With that
Yes.
hook.
Oof.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, it starts off good, and it's definitely one of my more favorite, I guess West Coast probably songs.
That's what Dre does, man.
Yeah, right.
Don't forget about Dre.
Yeah, he comes up and he's like, I'm gonna pick awesome people to rap with me on my albums, and
Do
we're
you
gonna
think
make
he
awesome
like
stuff.
lines them up like in dodgeball, like for teams?
Probably
Like he just like
for
calls
his
a
roster.
meeting. Yeah, he like just like calls like a meeting of the minds and like makes them stand in like a gymnasium and it's just like, you, and we're good.
Well, knowing how awesome he is, he probably just has the song in mind and just goes through his Rolodex of people that he's mentored, and he's like, I think Eminem would be better on this
We'll do
song.
that one. Yeah,
I
literally.
think
That's gotta be
actually
it.
let's get Tupac. I think his hook would probably be better on this song. Yeah. That's
You know what was a
probably what I
fun experience for me was explaining to somebody that the movie Straight Outta Compton involved Dr. Dre.
Oh, well, that's good.
That was a fun moment.
Glad you dropped a little knowledge.
Oh, I gave him quite the look. I was like, excuse me?
What'd you just say?
What? Did you see, by the way, Dr. Dre is on some show. It's like that boy band, like making a boy band or whatever show that they're doing this summer.
I got no idea.
Yeah, I saw that. And I was like, don't you have like 15 other things that you could be doing other than this right now? 15 better uses of your time. Be releasing some music. That would be cool.
Probably not.
No, I feel like he's always got stuff to work on.
I don't know. Is he still as involved in producing as he was?
You know,
I honestly have no idea.
because I haven't heard anything out of him. You know what I want to happen?
What do you want to happen?
Wait, was it Dre or was it Timbaland? I think it was Timbaland. Maybe I'm getting that mixed up. No, it's not Dre. Dre would never do something like that. I think it's Timbaland. That's who it is. Okay, ignore me.
Yeah, apparently he's just.
It was. Sorry, what?
Apparently, yeah, because did a lot of stuff for the movie Compton.
Yes.
I think he's doing more like movie, TV show stuff versus actual producing.
Do you think like doing like it is Timbaland that's joining boy band. Sorry, my bad. Sorry, guys.
Oh, Timbaland.
I didn't mix them up for any particular reason other than the fact that I'm tired and that just happens. I always after I saw Straight Outta Compton, like I just remember like thinking, I'm like, I wonder if this just like took a lot out of him, like because you haven't really heard a lot out of him since then. Like, I wonder if it was just like a really big like emotional toll working on that movie.
Yeah, and maybe he just wanted to stay out of the limelight after all of that.
Yeah,
stuff.
I get that. I totally get that. Okay, yeah, it is Timbaland, and I need Timbaland to not do this stupid TV show. I need him to go make more music with Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And
when is Justin going to be making more awesome music?
I don't know. He has a baby now, so he's kind of busy.
Well,
but you know what I will take in the meantime? A new Missy Elliott album.
I've always wanted. I want her to just make the biggest comeback.
She had like that one song that came out, and it was really good.
But
or she's had a couple songs come out, and they've been good. And I'm just like, girl, like, come on, Missy, I'm ready.
Do like be Missy Elliott again. Do the whole thing.
Yeah, you know what? Okay.
Tracksuit and all.
Do you remember when Katy Perry played the Super Bowl a few years back?
Yes.
And literally, Missy Elliott stole the whole thing right out from under her.
Yeah, because it's Missy fucking Elliott. And then she just walks off the stage, and you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, whoa, but I want that to be the rest of the 20 minutes. Like,
yeah, where are you going?
Yes, like, that's the thing. Like, kids that had never heard of Missy Elliott were into that. She could literally come back, do the exact same thing she was doing in the early 2000s, and make bank. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tracksuit and all. Just and be insane. No one knows where you're coming from. Just
nobody could do a video like Missy did a video.
Exactly.
God, I just love her so much. I just want her back.
Yeah. I would be okay with that.
I would be so okay with that. I feel like nothing makes me feel better than when I play like Get Your Freak On in my car and I roll the windows down.
and share the love of that
And
song.
just share the love. Like, you guys are welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'll miss you. All right. I guess I could do my next one.
Yeah.
Okay. So, my next collaboration, these guys are actually friends. So they kind of hang out and they like drop stuff on each other's albums. And that would be one John Mayer and one Frank Ocean.
Oh, that
So-
I now know about.
I know that you know who he is and you know he's not friggin' Jack Johnson's little brother.
Yeah, exactly.
God almighty. Anyway. But yeah, John and Frank, like, they chill together. They're like actual friends. So John Mayer, he has an uncredited guitar solo on Pyramids.
And you can absolutely tell it's him.
If you know if you know what he sounds like, you can
Yeah.
As soon as you hear it, you know. That's what happened to me. As soon as I heard it, I was like, hold on.
Is that my boyfriend?
Oh yeah. No, we were still together at the time.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you guys are. I'm sorry to bring up that very raw
It's
issue.
fine. It's really hurtful, but it's fine. And then he is credited on the song White. So he was on two songs on Frank's debut album, and I know that he kind of, I think, worked with him on some of those songs and gave his expertise because shocker of all shockers, Frank Ocean can actually play the guitar very, very well.
Yes, he can. I learned that recently as well.
Yeah, and makes really good music. So of course John Mayer is attracted to that. So, and then Frank turned around and was on the song Wildfire on John's terrible album. It's just so bad. Which album was that? Let's find out. Let's find out, shall we?
Let's find out.
Yeah, I haven't finished listening to Paradise Valley. That's what it was.
You still haven't finished listening? Just listen to it.
What, to the latest one?
Yeah, just listen to it.
It's not worth it for me. I'm gonna do it. I just need time.
Well, see,
Listen, this is my journey, okay?
but you listen to it, and then it'll be cathartic, and just get rid of it and
Just let him go.
get rid of your demons, and it's all fine.
Shut up. So it's not the first Wildfire. There's two songs, but with the same name. So there's Wildfire, which is the opening song on the album. It's terrible. And then there's Wildfire, which it's like a reprise of the song later on down, and it's got Frank Ocean, and it's so good.
Yeah.
So good. That was the only song. No, there was that and one other song I liked off that album. And the rest of it, I was like, and we're out.
And that's all I needed.
That's all I need. I'm good. I'm set. Thanks. But yeah, I just like that's it's like I said in the last show. Like John Mayer did a John Mayer trio, which was really good. That's another collaboration that you guys can go check out. But
Oh yeah.
John Mayer, I want a John Mayer duo, and I want John and Frank to just run around and do stuff.
I would absolutely get behind an album of those two.
So would I. It would be really good, and I think it's what he needs. So he
Right?
can stop making this like adult contemporary rock music.
Ooh, maybe to get him like out of his funk. Maybe he needs a.
He doesn't seem to think he's in a funk. He's running around with Grateful Dead, and he thinks he's doing everything right. So
Ugh, Grateful Dead.
I knew you'd love that. Parker loves the Grateful Dead.
I hate the Grateful Dead.
I know you do. It's okay.
Terrible.
Oh no, that's okay. Do you want to do your next one?
I have one more, and it is the worst collaboration ever.
Well, I have one more good one. So can I do my good one, and then you can go into
Yes.
your sad, dark place?
Yes.
Okay, good. So my last one is I didn't know when I remember hearing the song when I was a kid and not knowing that it was a collaboration.
Mhm.
I thought it was just like what the song sounded like.
All right.
But it's Under Pressure, which is the collaboration between Queen and David Bowie.
I almost was going to bring that one up.
That to me is a match made in heaven.
Okay, that song is better than the original. Yes?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So much better than the original.
Okay. Just making sure
It's
we're.
so good. It's just so good. You've got a little bit of gravitas from David Bowie's vocals, and then just Freddie Mercury doing what Freddie Mercury does best, just being perfect and wonderful, sweet little cinnamon roll.
Too perfect for this earth.
Too pure for this world.
Oh, I'm sorry. Too pure. I was totally wrong on that one. Jesus.
No, you were just using synonyms. That's okay.
Oh.
Get it? Synonyms. Cinnamon roll.
Oh. Hey-o.
So, but yeah, actually those are homonyms. Haha. But
that as well.
No, it's just such a great song. It's so pretty and perfect, and I love it.
Yeah, I didn't know that was not the original either.
I didn't either for a very, very long time, not until I got much older.
Well, and then I listened, and then I knew it was, and I was like, wait, but that doesn't sound like it should.
This sounds wrong.
We're just going to pretend that it, yeah. Yeah.
Good. I think it gave that song a new life. That's another example of a great cover.
That's also very true, which doesn't happen very often where a cover becomes
new life and becomes what the song is
just
supposed to be.
The de facto what people think of as the song. Yeah,
I agree.
Which kind of coincides with breathing new life into it. Yeah,
absolutely. I agree with you 100%.
Wow, you heard it here first, folks.
That happens more than.
I guess that's true.
Maybe. All right. What you got? No,
okay.
You want to talk about this one that you hate, right?
Yes, this is the worst collaboration / cover song ever. It's David Bowie and Mick Jagger's "Dancing in the Street."
I knew you were going to say this. I knew it was coming.
Not only is it the song, which is awkward and awful.
It's the video.
Also, the video is even more awkward and awful.
It's the video.
It's two middle-aged men
yelling at each other.
Singing at each other, yelling at each other, and touching each other.
If you want to know what singing at someone looks like, go watch this video.
And awkwardly dancing / running together and at the whole thing is a mess. It's an absolute. I don't know why the fuck they did it.
Because they were both failing. Can I tell you a secret?
Please do.
I have a weird desire to remake this video with you.
No, I will. No, it is. Well, who would I be?
David Bowie, because you're taller.
Well, yeah.
That's better than Mick Jagger.
Well, I'm not a big fan of Mick Jagger.
I know for you, that's still the lesser of two evils in your book.
That's true. I could probably be a better alien than a Mick Jagger. Probably.
I can do the Mick Jagger faces better than you can.
Yeah. So yeah, that is no question the worst collaboration. I don't know who paid them to do that, because someone would had to pay them. They didn't do that for fun. Someone said, "Hey, we'll give both."
Yeah, that was a record executive.
A load of money.
Yeah,
and it does disservice to the song. Oh my god! It's yeah. So that's yeah.
What's funny is you say that, and some people have that as like the best one.
Oh, I'm sure. But now I want people, if they haven't seen the music video, I implore you to watch it.
My God.
Because it's so... You'll watch it once. It is so bad.
That's really bad.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all I got.
I have a bad one. Can I share it?
Please do.
All right. Here we go. So the really, really bad one that I have is... Oh, God, this one was just awful. I'll never forget it. It's when LL Cool J and Brad Paisley decided to get together and create one of the most uncomfortable songs ever written, Accidental Racist.
Oh, boy.
My God.
Who got them to do that?
A record company, probably. It's just like... Oh, God. I mean, come on. Like, there's been some really, really bad ones, but that was just bad because not only was it, like, a shitty song, like, rap artists and country artists, I feel like, should just stay far away from each other. Like, do you remember when, like, Nelly did that cover or did that song with Tim McGraw?
Yep.
Oh, God. That was on everywhere. Like, there's just some stuff that just needs to be left alone. But this, not only was it stupid...
Well, they were trying to make a point, you know. And
it was a dumb point that they were trying to make. They were going about it all wrong. Oh, I'll ignore my gold.
When
Stop
did
talking. Like,
when did that song came out?
oh God. Well, it's like, you know what? Like, if you're gonna go there, like, maybe don't like, don't mention. I don't know. It's just, oh God, it was so I can't even
2013. Oh, this was like the start of
everything.
of like a really really good race stuff. Oh,
Yep.
that makes way more sense.
But it was bad. It
Wow.
was so bad, and it was so uncomfortable, and it made everybody uncomfortable. It didn't matter
Whoa, have
what
you
side
read
you were on.
lyrics?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes, I told you. It's like that's just
Awful.
it's not just that the music is bad, it's just bad. Like it's
Yeah,
like
this is
whoa,
really
whoa,
bad.
whoa, 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 whoa. Like that's not guys. Well, that's not what we're
Man,
trying to do here.
that's hilarious.
It was really bad.
Okay, I
Also,
might have
I
to give you
totally
that one.
hey thanks.
Maybe. I don't know. It's a close call.
I appreciate
Because
that.
holy fuck, that video was bad.
It was so bad.
But yeah, I might give you that one for the worst collaboration. Maybe.
Thanks. I also remember that there was a time when Taylor Swift was like, I'm gonna do a thing with Slim Thug. But Slim Thug was doing stuff with everybody.
Yeah, and
He
then
worked with Hillary Duff too. He has one song with Beyonce. That's the only thing I know him from.
of course,
And the only reason I know it's him is because he says his name.
Slim Thugga,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Does he say that?
No, he just goes Slim Thugga.
Oh, usually he adds the motherfucker just to.
And then he goes into the one verse of his that I know.
Would you care to share?
Sure. You need to stop playing around with all the hoods and the wanksters. Good girls. Got to get down with the gangsters.
Oh, wow.
And then it goes on further, and then Beyonce comes in, and that's all I care about.
It saves the song, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. I love her. Anyway, but yeah, I had to share because I just like that one. I remember just lived in infamy. I was like, I can't do this, guys. This is bad. I remember when it came out, just being like, come on.
Do y'all really have to do this?
You too. Also, is LL Cool J really who we want speaking? Like, really?
No.
So, but yeah, I think that's all I've got. I think that's going to conclude our main topic for tonight. What do you think?
I think so. I think we did a pretty good job.
I think we did too. High five. Virtual high five.
Not to break my arm, patting myself on the back.
But all right, so should we review some homework?
Yes, I think that's a great idea.
Yes.
Okay, I'll go first.
You should go first.
My homework was to listen to the March 4th Marching Band and their album Magnificent Beast, which came out in 2011.
Mm-hmm.
You had mentioned this band earlier on a couple podcasts ago, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
for good covers and just a general good band to listen to. I think it was a play for you.
It was a play for me, yes.
Okay, so I listened to the album, and I had so much fun listening to this album.
I'm really glad that you did.
Yes. And I explored some more of their songs, and they're just a fun band to listen to. So that was a good call. So this album...
Stand out to you?
Yes. So this album and this band, especially on this album, I listened to a couple of their stuff and it's slightly different, but especially this album kind of blurred the lines between a lot of subgenres, and you know how much I love subgenres.
I know you love subgenres.
They are my favorite. And this band goes through jazz, ska, Middle Eastern influences, reggae stuff. Like they got a lot of like funk, like 60s funk going on.
Yep.
Like James Brown would be singing on these couple of these songs. And some Indian influences, especially on the Delhi Belly song.
Yes, that's my favorite song on that album.
And especially this song Get It All, which is spelled G-I-T, Get It All. Mm-hmm. Sounds like it was recorded in the 70s.
Right?
Like if you would just play that song to someone with no context at all and ask them, hey, when was this recorded? They'd probably say
76.
70, yeah, mid to late 70s. Because it has breakdowns where just a voice comes in and like talks, which hasn't happened since the 70s. Little interludes of it's really, really good, and reminded me of just good 70s funky, kind of going in almost to the yeah. So great stuff. I really enjoyed the album a lot. I really enjoyed Deli Belly
I love Delhi
because the
Belly.
Indian stuff coming through there was
So
really
good,
awesome.
right? That like consistent like backdrop to everything else that's happening.
Yeah, but at the same time, you have the reggae stuff coming in with that really heavy off backbeat
Yeah.
chugging along in most of these songs. It gets funky quite a bit,
Hmm.
which I really enjoyed because I love a good funk.
I know. You do.
Some weird Middle Eastern-y kind of stuff creeping in every
Yes.
once in a while, but not staying too long, but just letting you know it's there,
Hmm.
which I really enjoyed. The brass comes through strong every single song, and then it kind of goes into a little bit of ska. Sometimes it'll back off and go to a little bit more jazzy stuff, like straight jazz stuff.
Yes.
There's some stuff that kind of goes into almost big band kind of feel to it.
Hmm.
And I want like a strong vocal to come in, but it never happens. And it throws me off, and I don't know what's going on. There's just straight up instrumentals in here, which threw me off. And then a voice comes in when I wasn't expecting it, and it throws me off.
It's
I didn't know
mostly
where this
great.
album was going. It was an adventure, and it kept me. I didn't know what was going to happen next, and so I was just waiting to see what was going to happen, which doesn't happen very often with me in albums, and I really enjoyed that
Ha.
a lot. Yeah, I had so much fun listening to this album. It was a roller coaster of sounds and genres and subgenres, and I just had a good time listening to it.
I'm
I
really glad you
recommend
enjoyed
it.
it. Ooh, I got a recommendation, guys.
Yeah, and it sounds like a really, really good Renaissance fair band.
Oh my God, I never thought about that.
And for our international listeners, the Renaissance Festival is a middle-aged festival that they have in Houston.
And all over the country.
Well, we have the biggest and best one.
Yes, we do have the biggest and best one.
But yeah, it sounds like a bunch of gypsies getting together playing a bunch of ska music. It's awesome.
It's really good. It is a
Yeah.
great album.
Yep.
Haha. Yay.
So yeah, that is the Marching Forth Marching Band. Magnificent Beast.
Hmm.
I would recommend it. Good stuff.
Awesome. I was assigned a different album. I was assigned an album called In Via by the band Frames. Am I saying all this correctly?
In Via, yeah, two
In
words.
Via.
Yep.
Okay, sorry. In Via by the band Frames. Is that better?
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you keep talking like that.
I don't remember if you had told me that this was an instrumental album or not.
I don't remember.
I don't think you did.
I don't think I did. But you
I don't
should
think you
have.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling, but I actually really enjoyed it.
Good.
I listened to it quite a few times through, actually. I liked that it wasn't as, because sometimes when Parker suggests like instrumental stuff, I'm like, because
Yeah.
like I know it's going to be something that's going to sound a lot like Scala Summit, and I'm going to get really tired of it about 5 minutes in.
But this doesn't, though.
It didn't at all. This was more like, it was more ambiance, but it was good. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like music that you can have on in the background, but it's pretty and it like still
Unobtrusive.
moves you.
Unobtrusive.
Unobtrusive unless you want it to be obtrusive.
Yeah, this, you'd kind of either go out of your way or really not like this type of music for it to bother
Yeah,
you.
exactly. But I really, really liked it. The names of the songs are stupid, but it was a really good album. I really liked Departure. It's the second song on the album. That was my favorite. I found myself going back and re-listening to that one quite a few times, actually. But it was just really good. It's just not like, not what I was expecting as a instrumental album from Parker, but
Right.
I actually really greatly enjoyed it. It's good. It flows really, really well, which I always really like. I like when I can tell that they actually worked into like this track listing and stuff.
Yeah. Hmm.
So, but I enjoyed it. It was good. I was very pleasantly surprised.
Good.
So, maybe not quite as fun.
Yeah, I don't think fun is the best
Yeah.
way to describe that album.
Yeah, this is not a fun album, but this is a really, really good album. And if you're like us and it's hot as balls outside and you're chilling in the house, this is a good album to kind of have on while you're doing stuff. So,
Yeah, like if you're like studying or just like cleaning the house or something like that, it's kind of just good. And this is probably a good intro to this type of music.
absolutely. I would say that 100%. If you're like, maybe I'd kind of like to check out some instrumentals, but you're not really sure where to go, I would absolutely start with this album because it's gentle.
It's a good litmus test. If you don't like this, then you're
Then
definitely
you're probably not going to like anything else. Yeah.
yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
So, but I did. I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was super good. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, because these guys are frames is kind of like Mogwai a little bit.
Yeah, I
That
like
kind of
Mogwai.
that same kind of vein. Yeah.
Yeah, I was into it. I liked it a lot.
Good.
So, should we assign some new homework?
I'm ready.
I'm ready too.
Okay, I'll go
Go
first.
first.
So, in lieu or in memory of Chris Cornell dying, I thought it would be a good idea if you and the thousands of listeners to listen to, in my opinion, the best album that Audioslave came out with, which is Out of Exile. So I would like for you to listen to the album Out of Exile by Audioslave.
Out of Exile. All right.
Which
I've
is
actually
their-
listened to some of this album before.
Yeah, which is their second album. I think this is because they had one before it, which is their their debut, and I think this album really solidified what their sound was. Like I think of this album as what Audioslave is, like sound wise.
Right.
They figured out how to balance coming from a person who came from Soundgarden and people who came from Rage Against the Machine, how that's
Right?
to blend those together. So their first album was pretty rough around the edges, I guess is the way I say it. But Exile's really good, and Chris Cornell's voice is so fucking good in this album. Yeah, really, really good stuff. Vocals, and there's a lot of deep tracks in here that I think more people should know because they're just some of the stuff is kind of not what you expect when you think of Audioslave, and I think it should be brought out to the light. You get more of, Chris Cornell's kind of heart and soul kind of stuff coming through.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Well,
And it came out
well
came out in 2005, by the way, for those of us keeping track.
Yes.
So, what do you want me to listen to?
I want you. So, little fun fact. I love a lot of that like really good like early to mid 90s Riot Girl music.
No,
That's
you do?
kind of my jam. I'm not telling you. You already know.
Listen to the thousands of listeners.
Yes, the thousands of listeners. So I'm going to assign you one of my favorite bands from that era,
Okay.
which would be Veruca Salt.
Veruca Salt.
And I want you to listen to
I know I butchered the spelling of Veruca.
Veruca space Salt. It's named
That's not
after
too
a
bad.
character from Willy Wonka.
Actually, it wasn't too far off.
You're going to listen to the album American Thighs, which came out in 1994. So like prime Riot Girl time.
Am I going to be knocked out?
Probably.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And it came out what year?
1994.
1990. Oh, yeah. That's deep in Riot. How do you spell Riot Girl, by the way?
RIOT space GRRRL.
3 R's, huh?
3 R's.
Well, that's not how you spell girl.
It is now.
They don't care because they're Riot Girls.
Because they're Riot Girls.
Cool. Any kind of background stuff I should know going into this? Or
I don't really want to tell you anything. I just want to see what you think.
Just okay. Fair enough.
I just want to see what you think. I really like this album a lot. I
Okay.
remember listening to this album in some very formative years.
Are they kind of a like heart of the Riot Girl stuff?
I mean, I would say so.
Okay, fair enough.
Maybe not quite as like in the heart of it as like Bikini Kill or whatever, or anything else Kathleen Hanna touched.
Right.
But yeah,
Okay.
I'm
Because
excited.
I'm not very familiar. I know I know of the Riot Girl movement. I
course
guess
you
is probably what you call it.
You
Movement.
know me, so of course you do.
Right. So yeah, this will be slightly new territory for me for sure.
Yay! Okay, cool. I'm excited.
Especially a whole album. I've never
I know.
listened to an entire because why would I?
Well, because I'm telling you to.
Fair enough.
That's the best part.
Right.
Tell you to. All right.
I can't wait.
I'm excited. I'm very interested to see what you think, for sure.
Cool. Me too.
Cool. All right. Well, that's almost
Is that it?
No, we got to do play or skip too. What do you got? You have a play or skip this week?
Play or skip. I sure do. I have. Well, give me 1 second. I gotta. Yeah, you go first.
Okay. So I have a play this week, and it is the album. Well, the album, and specifically a couple of songs that I've been playing over and over again. As I mentioned earlier, I'm drinking shitty beer because I'm currently watching Calories, and part of that is going to the gym a lot. And when I'm at the gym, I really like to listen to the Wonder Woman soundtrack that just came out.
Really?
For the new Wonder Woman movie. I like for real. I'm super, super into it. I got to go see it last week and totally lost my ever-loving mind and loved it. Downloaded the soundtrack, listened to it the next day, and ran like the fastest mile I've run in like a year.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's just really, really good. I love it. It's very, very well done. I like kind of like the Eastern European influences that I hear in it, which is really, really cool.
Well, I don't remember her name, but she is Middle
Gal Gadot,
Eastern?
she's Israeli.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that makes sense.
Yeah,
Cool.
she's Israeli. I thought it was really, really cool. I think it sounds really interesting. I think it sounds different than a lot of like superhero soundtracks.
It's not. Wow.
Wah, wah, wah. No, it's like.
Wait. That was Beyonce.
No.
Da-na-na-na.
Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. No. It's not. It doesn't sound like every Marvel soundtrack ever created. It's genuinely very, very good. I loved everything about this movie, but
Good.
But yeah, the soundtrack is really good. A lot of the meatheads that work out there drink a lot of pre-workout while they're working out, and I always say that I don't need pre-workout because I have the Wonder Woman soundtrack.
Boom.
So it's pretty good. Pretty good. In fact, I have it on my Bad Bitch playlist that I like to listen to when I'm at the gym.
Wow.
And I might add that to our Spotify.
I think you should.
Mm-hmm. So what about you?
So I have a good one. Mine is a play.
Mm-hmm.
And you know Puddle's Pity Party, right?
Yes.
The guy that has worked several times with Postmodern Jukebox.
Yes.
He has a song. Yes, the clown, the sad clown guy.
Yeah.
So he does Pinball Wizard by The Who.
Oh, no.
He sings that to the tune of Folsom Prison Blues.
Stop it right now.
By Johnny Cash, and it's fucking awesome.
That sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. It takes a while for you to kind of get what's going on. Yeah, Folsom Prison Pinball Wizard. It's awesome.
Good Lord.
And if you don't know about Puddles a Clown or Postmodern Jukebox, I would highly recommend them. They do amazing covers.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, they kill it every single time.
The Drunken Love cover, super good.
The best one is Royals. That
yeah, the Royals one is truly
that Puddles Pity Party does so good.
That truly is the best one.
Yeah,
so good, so good.
Mm-hmm. So that's all I got.
All right, well, that's gonna be it for us tonight. Please go to iTunes and rate us and leave us a comment. Let us know if there's anything you want to hear about. Tell us about some of your favorite collaborations that we probably forgot. Tell us some of the worst collaborations that we probably forgot.
You're not going to be mine, but it's okay.
You're not going to be mine.
Oh, we should talk about Spotify.
Yes, that's what I was going to talk about right now. So we have currently put up a Spotify for the show. We're working on keeping that pretty current with all of the different shows that we've got on, and we're adding to the playlist and everything. So you can check it out. It is all one word, Epic Rhythm and Brews.
Yes.
So it's pretty cool, but we're really excited about that. It's just kind of a way to like connect with you guys and kind of like if you're ever like, oh, what the hell was that song that they mentioned on that episode? Well, guess what? You can go there and we're going to have different playlists for each episode and you can just scroll through and find it.
Yeah.
Plus, if there's one thing Parker and I know how to do, it's put together a playlist.
Yes, we're super good at that.
Super good at that. So that's gonna be it for us tonight. So for myself and my lovely co-host, have a good night, everybody.
Goodbye.
3, 2, fun. And now we gotta do a show card.
Hey.
Hold on.
I have to take a tinkle.
I do too. So let's both do that right now, okay?
Okay. Tee hee.
Hee hee hee. No. Are you back? No.
What's up?
I could hear your belt sounds.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So that was the thing.
What'd that make you think of?
Maybe I got a little excited. Whatever.
Oh, yeah?
Just a little. Oh, anyway. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
So, show card.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. So, what did we talk about? We talked about collaborations.
We talked about collaborations. Are you okay?
Uh-huh.
Are you still here?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. We talked about collaborations. We talked about Dido.
We did talk about that. You know what we didn't mention?
What?
Toto.
Fuck!
So now we have to mention it in the show card.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
All right. So we'll do the show card. So talk about collaborations.
And you brought up Celine Dion twice.
Twice, which is weird.
And it wasn't a part of anything.
No reason. Just
about the show.
No reason. Just goes. Okay. In 3, 2. Shut up. 3, 2. Fun.
Man.
Hey guys, on this week's episode of Epic Rhythm and Brews, Parker and I discuss our favorite collaborations of all time. I weirdly bring up Celine Dion twice.
Twice.
For no reason. Like, it's
2
weird.
times.
It doesn't make any, has nothing to do with anything. It just happens.
And we have a bet of who has the worst collaboration, and I think I still win, though. But you give it a pretty good shot, though.
I think I win, but we'll let everybody else decide.
Yeah.
Parker also talks about Dido, which is kind of weird. And we don't bring up Toto.
So, there's that.
So, sorry. So, if you're playing the Toto drinking game, drink now.
Yeah, they can drink now.
Well, there you go. So, give us a shout and check us out.
Bye.
You don't say goodbye on the show card.
Why not?